Despite the village's dislike towards baby Kosi, his parents refused to allow it affect the love and devotion they have for him. They cradled him tenderly, showering him with affection and whispering words of reassurance into his tiny ears. Once upon a time, in a small village, nestled amidst rolling hills and lush forests, a baby was born one morning. His arrival was met with whispers and murmurs of disbelief, for the child bore a striking resemblance to an old man, with deep wrinkles and rough skin all over his tiny face. As news of the strange newborn spread throughout the village, whispers turned into gossip, and curiosity gave way to fear and superstition. The villagers regarded the child with suspicion, believing him to be a misfortune or an ill omen. The baby's parents, overwhelmed by the harsh judgments of their neighbors, felt a pang of sorrow deep within their hearts. They had eagerly awaited the arrival of their precious child, only to be met with rejection and hatred. Despite the village's dislike towards baby Kosi, his parents' love and devotion was massive. They cradled him tenderly, showering him with affection and whispering words of reassurance into his tiny ears. Days turned into weeks, and the baby boy, whom his parents named Kosi, continued to grow and thrive despite the villagers' dislike towards him. His laughter filled their humble home, bringing warmth and joy to their hearts. However, outside the confines of their home, the villagers' prejudice against Kosi only seemed to intensify. They averted their gazes when passing by, casting unpleasant glances at the child they deemed cursed by the gods. Despite the villagers' hostility, Kosi's parents resolved to shield their son from the harsh realities of the outside world. They surrounded him with love and acceptance, creating a safe haven where he could grow and flourish. As Kosi grew older, his parents noticed a wisdom and maturity far beyond his years, shining through his old man-like features. Though his appearance remained unchanged, his soul radiated with kindness and compassion. Despite his gentle nature, Kosi longed to venture beyond the confines of his home and explore the world outside. He yearned to prove to the villagers that his worth was not defined by his appearance, but by the goodness within his heart. One fateful day, an unexpected visitor arrived in the village, a traveling merchant with stories of distant lands and wondrous adventures. Intrigued by the tales of far-off places, Kosi's curiosity was ignited, and he begged his parents for permission to accompany the merchant on his journey. Reluctantly, Kosi's parents agreed, knowing that their son's desire for adventure burned brightly within him. With tears of both pride and apprehension, they bid him farewell, trusting in his resilience and strength to navigate the challenges that lay ahead. As Kosi embarked on his journey, he encountered trials and tribulations that tested his resolve and determination. Yet, with each obstacle he overcame, he grew stronger and more resilient, earning the respect and admiration of those he met along the way. Through his travels, Kosi discovered the true beauty of diversity and acceptance. He encountered people from all walks of life, each with their own unique stories and struggles, and learn to appreciate the richness and complexity of the world around him. Meanwhile, back in the village, rumors of Kosi's exploits spread like wildfire, sparking curiosity among the villagers. Slowly but surely, their perception of the strange child began to shift, replaced by a newfound sense of respect and admiration. Months turned into years, and Kosi's travels took him to the farthest reaches of the land, where he witnessed wonders beyond his wildest dreams. Yet, amidst the adventure, his thoughts often drifted back to his humble beginning in the village. Determined to share the lessons he had learned with his fellow villagers, Kosi returned home, his heart beaming with love for all. He hoped to bridge the divide that had once separated him from his community and to inspire others to embrace diversity and compassion. To his delight, Kosi found that the village had undergone a remarkable transformation in his absence. The once hostile faces now greeted him with smiles of warmth and acceptance, their hearts open to the wisdom he had gained on his journey. With humility and grace, Kosi shared his experiences and insights with the villagers, weaving tales of adventure and enlightenment that captivated their hearts and minds. He encouraged them to look beyond appearances and to see the beauty and potential in every soul. Moved by Kosi's words, the villagers embraced him as one of their own, recognizing the depth of his wisdom and the purity of his heart. They celebrated his return with feasts and festivities, rejoicing in the newfound unity and harmony that has blossomed within their community. As the sun sets on the village, casting a golden glow over the land, Kosi stood amidst the crowd, surrounded by the people who had once shunned him. He felt a profound sense of gratitude for the journey that had brought him to this moment and the lessons he had learned along the way. With tears of joy streaming down his face, Kosi raised his hands to the heaven, offering a silent prayer of thanks for the love and acceptance he had found in the hearts of his fellow villagers, for he knew that true beauty lay not in outward appearance, but in the kindness and compassion that bound them together as one.